Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here. Come at you with another TTM Mail Week recap episode for you. I've got a few TTMs that came in this week, so I wanted to go ahead and get a video filmed and share them with you. Just thought I'd um, just do it basically from newest to oldest, as I just kind of piled them up here, and they're not really going to be in any particular order other than that. So figure we'll go ahead and jump into it. I do want to say thank you for those of you that watched the video for the cards that my mom picked up, and just leaving a comment and your thoughts there. So appreciate you checking that out. I hope to get to replying to them and everything here when I get a chance. So we've got this first one. It's a 1991 Pro Set signed by Mr. Leonard Russell. I believe he also went on to play with the Denver Broncos at the end of his career, if I remember right. But I don't think I have any cards of his. I just had this Patriots card. Just shout out to DeLongshot Signatures. I think he got him back a little bit ago, and just kind of reminded me, oh yeah, I should see if I have some cards of him. We got this one from Mr. Lee Corso. I think he used to do like the college game day. I don't think he does anymore. He could, I'm not sure, but I don't think he does. I remember him from that. And then I just found this card in one of those boxes from that elderly gentleman. And I think there was a duplicate, so I decided just to send this one out. I probably don't have the duplicate anymore. I think I may have already got rid of it. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. So that was cool. Next we got Gary Varsho, a guy I've never gotten before. So 3 in a row so far. It's on the 91 Don Russ and a 93 Tops with the Pirates. It's just kind of what I had of his. I'm sure I could find more cards, but those are just ones that came right out of a box that I had. We got Bill Seifert, who signed a couple racing photos. He raced on the NASCAR Cup Series from like 66 to 79, I believe. So one of these is going to be going to Bruce. I'll be sending out his Christmas time package here soon. It'll take a little bit while for it to get to him in Hong Kong, so might as well get an early start. But in case you're unfamiliar, Bruce and I met through Facebook a long time ago. We just kind of do package swaps every year, and we just ask people if they'd be willing to sign some stuff. So I sent some extras to somebody, and they usually sign it for him and myself, and then he's asked the same of others, and so it's really cool to see who we can get. So we've been doing that for a number of years now, so it's always really cool. This one is really awesome. I need to make sure I send a thank you note to this gentleman. I was going through the box of cards there, and I found this cool 90 score traded card I've never seen before, and a player I haven't really heard of before, Herb Welch on the Detroit Lions. I just kind of did some poking around looking him up, and just kind of saw he was actually a pretty solid player. He wasn't like a Hall of Fame or anything like that. He's just a really good player to have on your roster. So he signed this card. This is the only one I sent. He also signed the protective index cards, put some inscriptions. So he's got Super Bowl 21 on this one, and World League, and then his years he played the NFL as well. So that was really cool. And he sent back a signed 8x10 commemorating the New York Giants Super Bowl win. So I'm sure Chris and Chris collecting cards will really get a kick out of that one. And we got some other Giants fans in here as well. But that was pretty cool. He didn't really have very many people saying that they sent him. It was like one person. So I was like, let's try it. So that was really cool. So really awesome. I get to reuse my SASE, but I'll definitely send him a thank you note. So thank you so much, Mr. Welch. I don't know if you happen to see this. But that was a really cool view. Next up, we got Annette OToole. She's an actress. She was in that CW Superman series back in the day. Was it Smallville? Yeah, Smallville. I remember when that came out. So she signed 3 photos. I think that one's an Autographs for a Cure one. So I'll have some for him, for Mike. We got this 81-82 top signed by Mr. Jeff Cook. Got him years and years ago. It's like 2015. I hadn't really shown very many people were sending to him, and so I had this card, so I thought it'd be cool. So went ahead and did that. We got a couple female soccer players in the Women's Professional League. This is Kirsten Davis. She plays for Chicago Red Stars, if I remember right. So that's pretty cool. And then we got also the goalkeeper for the Red Stars, Jordan Bloomer. So that was a really nice photo there. And then I just thought this was cool. She wrote in the inside of the SASE Romans 8:28. So that's why I had this out. I had my ragtag Bible here. It's been a while since we've done that. It's a familiar verse, but I'll show you. Romans 8:28 is right here. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. That's Romans 8:28. And you're probably like, wow, that Bible's taking a beating, Caleb. It has. One time I was late to Sunday school and I was running. I was like a kid, and I think I tripped and my pages fell out. So it's pretty beat up and stuff. But I like the blue color. I found this at a yard sale one time. Thought it was really cool. So yeah, I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed home and was watching the live stream. So I was using that Bible just a few minutes ago for the live stream. But yeah, so I thought I'd share that verse with you. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mr. Dan Graham. I probably had another card of his somewhere, but I just went and grabbed this one from that one box with all the TTM Fuel baseball cards. So we got Dan Graham. Put that aside there. We got Mr. Mike Schooler. Signed 3 cards. These also came from some of the boxes there. He ironically is a PE teacher, so technically he's a school teacher. And his name is Mike Schooler, so it makes sense. So, but he's always a pretty awesome signer. We got Catlin Chukagian, who signed, I think this was like the only one from that pack of MMA cards I was able to send out that actually people look like they're signing recently. And this came back super fast. It was like 7 days. I did not expect that. And then that RTS. I do the card. There we go. Let's try and Brock Heward again. It's been a while. A couple years. But he's not at... What address is that? Peel off the label for you. It's not at that address anymore. So he's moved. So that one didn't work. Wah, wah, wah. Then we got one of the, I think that was my only fail this week. Hopefully. But we got Al Unser Jr. He signed one of the Sports Illustrated Kids cards from the little magazines. This came in that many of those boxes that I got from the antique mall. Who knows which box it was, but it came in there. And I just kind of found some and set them aside. And was able, I still have a pile of them. I'm looking to hope that people sign, but he was signing, so I sent that to him. I believe Senior has passed away recently, like in the last year or two. We got a WNBA player. This is Trisha Bader. I think she's coaching. I forget which school, but she's coaching women's basketball now. But that was idea. I think I saw Chris Jasper get hurt, so I looked up a couple photos and printed them off. Found those for her. This one's kind of old. These came from the brass armadillo that we got in Phoenix. We stopped that trip down there. Casey Atwood, he signed a couple duplicates, so that was for Bruce. One of those going to Bruce. So he's got some soccer players today. He's got a race car driver. He's got another race car driver. So he's making out pretty good. This one of these is going to autographs for a cure. I sent 4 cards. He just returned 2, which is fine. I asked him if he wanted to keep or trade or something. He also may only be 2 per. Who knows? I don't know. But Jeff Cross from the Miami Dolphins. Played a long time for them. Pretty good defensive player. So I don't know. Which one do you guys think? Do you like I think this is 94 Bowman? Or you like 94 Stadium Club? The Stadium Club, you can see his signature better, but you got an action shot in the Bowman. So which one would you rather see on autographs for a cure? So let me know. And then you can already see the giveaway there at the end there. But we got Bob Milacki, 91 tops. For some reason, I only have 1 success log for him, and that's this one. But I know I've gotten him before on a photo, so I think I have a few TTMs that I forgot to report from way back when. So I have over 8,600 submissions on Star Tiger, so I'm still second in sports card for him. But I'm missing like 1,000 on sports card for him. But I'd still be second even in that. So I'm trying to make it as accurate as possible. We got Tara VanDerveer. She's just an outstanding women's basketball coach. I think she's already been added to the College Basketball Hall of Fame or the Basketball Hall of Fame. Not entirely sure yet. Maybe, I don't know how it works, if they gotta wait till they retire or not. But she's still coaching, and I had this checklist card. There weren't very many people who actually signed from that. That I had a whole bunch of their cards, and she was one of the few. So I just sent 2 to her. And she also does reply by email sometimes if you send an email. I'm still bound on cold, so hopefully my voice sounds alright. I'm sorry. Sorry if it doesn't. We got Craig McMurtry, signed 86 and 89. 86 tops and 89 Donruss. I've never gotten him before either. So he was a new baseball player added to the collection. And finally, the last magazine that sent out, which I noticed last time I was at the Brass Armadillo, I didn't pick them up. I probably should have. Should have just grabbed them all. Because they're cheap and they're 15% off that day too, so you save at least a little bit of money. But I should have grabbed them all. But I got Jack Nicklaus. He does sign magazines, it looks like. He doesn't necessarily require a donation or anything like that, or a fee. But I think you can send one if you want. I did not, because I don't know if he necessarily did. But he only signs certain items, so I don't think he signs cards. I think he signs larger items, like maybe a photo. I'm not sure. Magazines like this, he might sign a golf ball, and maybe like golf gloves and cleats and stuff like that, but not cards anymore. So in case you're wondering, but I got this, so this is really cool. This is from 1975, so pretty awesome. Wow, color TV, guys, big deal. Things we take for granted these days. So that was a pretty awesome edition. So that all the magazines I sent out all came back signed, so that was really awesome. I still got a couple more I'd love to send out. If they start signing, we'll see. But that is it. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you had a favorite, or if you saw maybe some people I'm missing out on, or need some improvements, whatever you might like to share with me. Let me know also what you got in. I've been trying to, almost every day, I try to watch a few videos. I got a lot of videos in my watch later, a lot of subscriptions, so it's hard to keep up, but I try to get to them and kind of see what you guys are all up to. Pretty soon, I'm actually going to be starting preparing my Christmas card send outs here pretty soon, at least getting the stuff ready, getting the new cards. Hopefully, they'll come out well. The new custom cards, business cards / custom cards, or whatever they are, and including those, and just kind of getting my stuff that I've saved ready for everybody, and just send something out, send your way. So just appreciate you watching the channel. And so hopefully, if I got your address, there's a good chance you might get one. So um, that is it. So thanks everybody. Hope you have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.